Hello, Sam from Tool Hut here today. Today, we're going to be programming a new cluster in a 2008 Chevy Silverado. It is recommended that you start with the original cluster still in the vehicle. So if you've taken the cluster out, go ahead and put the original one back in. It'll make your life easier. In this video, we're not going to have the original one in it, so you'll see the procedure for doing it without it in it, but you'll also notice the message that says that you need it in there. So first of all, this must be done in pass-through. Do not attempt to do this Tech 2 remote. There's a special function that you got to do that will not come up. So we're just going to go into our Tista web here. Already signed in. We're going to go to Chevrolet 2008 Silverado light duty truck. Essentially just IDing the vehicle here. And also notice that this can only be done with the cluster one time. If you screw it up, it's done. So there's the VIN number for our vehicle. We're going to go into, notice that we have IPC setup and programming. We're going to go into setup first. This is where you should have the original cluster still in it. If you don't, it's not the end of the world. You just need to know the mileage and the hours. So right there it says make sure the original IPC is still in the vehicle. This particular vehicle, it's not. Just understand that. So let's turn the ignition on, press next. We're waiting for it now. It's trying to gather the mileage and the hours from the cluster. So let's turn the ignition off, remove the IPC, and exchange it for the new one. This cannot be done with the used cluster, by the way. And notice that we have 0 miles or 0 kilometers, whichever yours is, and 0 hours. That's because, again, I had the replacement cluster already in place. I'm doing this mobile for a repair shop, and the other cluster had already been sent back. But they were nice enough to write down the mileage, but not the hours. So we made a big guess on the hours. Just hit next. Like I say, this can only be done once. This box only comes up one time. And then you get your successfully completed message here. Just hit finish. And now we have to proceed with the same VIN. We're going to go to IPC programming. This is where we're going to actually program the replacement cluster. It's already got the mileage and the hours in it, so now we just have to tell it the configuration. Not a whole lot we have to do, but it's all based on the VIN. So there's the calibration numbers. We're just going to hit next here. Kind of a summary page of what's the new number and the old number. And these happen pretty fast. I did speed this video up a little bit, but they don't take long at all to program. The biggest thing to realize is that you can only do it once. Several times I've been called to a shop where they've tried to program with the equipment they've got. They got to that box, didn't know what to do with it, and they hit cancel, and they want me to come back out and redo it. And unfortunately, the only way to do it from that point is with another cluster. So like I say, it doesn't take very long. I did speed it up, but just programming, traditional programming at this point. It tells you to turn the key off when it's done. It's all successful. So subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more videos like this. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Ring the bell if you want to be notified as I'm putting out new videos. And have a great day. Visit our website, toolhutusa.com.